Math calendar homework, Monday, December the 7th. It says, which expression could be used to find the total number of miles Mike ran in 7 days? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at Mike's running log. And we're going to see that for number of days running, 3 days, he ran a total of 24 miles. So there was something I did right here at this line to get 24. What? I have been increasing, so I could have added or maybe multiplied. But let's look at 5. On 5 days of running, I had run 40 miles. So I'm increasing. It looks like I'm multiplying. What do you think? So I know that 3 times 8 right at this line equals 24. Does 5 times 8 equal 40? And does 9 times 8 equal 72? Yes. So I'm going to go to the next one and do 7 times 8. And that would equal 56 in here. That is the one we are going to use as our rule. The very first one, 7 times 8. Okay, the next one talks about the length of a park bench is 6 4/10 feet long. Which of the following shows 6 4/10 written in words? 6 and 4, and then it names the place that this 4 is in. 6, it wouldn't be 6 4/100. It wouldn't be 6 4/1, 6 1/4, 6 4/10. There it is. All right. Now we're going to look at the next one. And I'm going to write this one just a little bit larger. The rule is when you have your dividend, it has a decimal point in it. All that you have to do with that is bring it straight up. There's no movement of a decimal whatsoever. The only time we would have to move a decimal point would be if it was in your divisor. And we'll talk more about that later on. Okay, well, 4 will divide into 6 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. We end up with 2. So then we have a number to bring down. That makes 24. How many 4s are there in 24? There are 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So our answer is 1 6/10. Notice how they had 16 down there as well. Not the same. Not the same at all. You definitely need that decimal point in there. So if the decimal point is in the dividend, you shoot it straight up to the top so that it will be in your quotient. And the last one for this homework is in order to add fractions with unlike denominators, you must first find a common what of the denominators. For instance, if I was trying to add 1/3 and 1/2, well, we know that they do not have like denominators, but what are we doing? We're finding multiples, the least common multiple of 3 and 2. So we could count by 3s, 3, 6, 9. We could continue going if we needed to. Count by 2s, 2, 4, 6. What's the first one they have in common? And that happens to be 6, but that's not what they're asking you to do. But I did want you to see that these are multiples. We call this, when we use fractions, the least common denominator. It's also known as the least common multiple. So what would go in that blank? Multiple. Very good.